3 as a first OBI. We would then ask the court for a pre-sentence investigation report along with any other requests from the defendant and set the matter over for sentencing. The state has represented that we would be recommending community control. And there's also an issue of forfeiture of cash, the firearm, and the contraband drugs. He's agreed to forfeit.
Okay. Mr. Petropoulos?
Your Honor, that is a correct statement of the plea agreement. I have advised Mr. Mack of all the potential consequences as well as his rights. We've gone over the plea form provided. He's executed it. I do believe we'll make this plea knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently at this time.
All right, thank you. You can have a seat. Mr. Mack, how old are you?
I am 22 years old.
How far did you go through school?
I went all the way through high school, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Are you able to read, write, and understand the English language?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
Prior to coming to court, have you taken any drugs or alcohol or any prescription medication in the last 48 hours?
Just prescription medication, Your Honor.
What have you taken?
Lamotrigine and aripiprazole.
And what are those for?
Bipolar mood swings.
When's the last time you took any of those drugs?
That would be this morning, Your Honor.
Does the fact that you took those drugs affect your ability to understand what's going on here?
No, Your Honor.
Did you get a copy of the indictment in this case?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
And it's been represented to me you're going to plead guilty to count 2, possession of cocaine, a felony 5, count 4, aggravated possession of drugs, a felony 5, count 5, improper handling, a felony 4, and count 7, operating a vehicle under the influence of misdemeanor 1, and then the rest of the charges will be dismissed at sentencing. Is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, before I accept your guilty plea, I need to determine that you know and understand the constitutional rights you'll be waiving, the consequences of your guilty plea, and the maximum penalty I could give you, and I need to be satisfied that your guilty plea is being made freely, knowingly, and voluntarily. So I'm going to ask you questions. If you don't understand the question, let me know. If you want to talk to Mr. Petropoulos a little bit more, let me know and I'll give you more time. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a constitutional right to have a trial, either to me or to a jury of 12 Lake County citizens. Do you understand that right?
Yes, I do, Your
Are
Honor.
you waiving that right?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
If you go to a jury trial, all 12 members must agree to a guilty verdict before you can be found guilty. Do you understand that right?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
If you go to trial, the prosecutor will call witnesses to testify against you. Do you understand the prosecutor must prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt at a trial?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
After the witnesses are done testifying for the prosecutor, you have a constitutional right to have your lawyer cross-examine the witnesses. Do you understand that right?
Yes, I do, Your
Are
Honor.
you waiving that right?
Yes, I am, Your
If
Honor.
you go to trial, you have the right to have witnesses come here and testify for you. Do you understand that right?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
If those witnesses refuse to come to court, I'll issue an order called a subpoena to make them come and testify. Do you understand that right?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
You have the right to testify at trial if you want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
If you also have a constitutional right to not testify at trial if you do not want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes, I do, Your
Are
Honor.
you waiving that right?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
If you decide not to testify at trial, nobody is permitted to comment on that decision. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
If you go to trial and you're found guilty, you have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that right?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
If you file an appeal, you have the constitutional right to have a lawyer represent you in the appeal. Do you understand that right?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Are you waiving that right?
Okay. No, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If you could not afford to hire a lawyer, one would be provided at no cost to you. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
If you were to file an appeal, you would be entitled to a transcript of all the hearings in this case. Do you understand that right?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you could not afford a copy of the transcripts, they'd be given to you at no cost. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty today, you will not have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about any of these rights?
No, Your Honor.
You still want to plead guilty to these 4 counts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand by pleading guilty, you're fully admitting your guilt to the charges?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
You understand by pleading guilty to these felonies that you're voluntarily giving up your freedom for whatever period of time that I could sentence you to prison, to jail, or to community control?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Count 2, possession of cocaine is a felony 5. It carries a 12-month maximum prison sentence and a $2,500 maximum fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Count 4, aggravated possession of drugs is a felony 5, also a 12-month maximum prison sentence and a $2,500 maximum fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Count 5, improper handling of a firearm in a motor vehicle is a felony 4, carries an 18-month maximum prison sentence and a $5,000 maximum fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And count 7, operating a vehicle under the influence is a misdemeanor 1. It carries at least 3 days in jail up to 180 days in jail, and a mandatory fine of a minimum of $375 up to $1,075. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, now I could give you a consecutive sentence. That means one sentence after another for the separate offenses. If I did that, then you face a maximum prison sentence of 42 months and a maximum fine of $11,075. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
You are also, with regard to counts 2 and 4, there's a potential license suspension of between 6 months and 5 years. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And on count 4, there's a mandatory suspension, a license suspension of at least 1 year up to 7 years. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Did I miss any of those penalties on that OBI?
I don't think you missed anything. Thank
All
you.
right.
Perhaps 6 points on his driver's license. I didn't sure if you said that or not.
I didn't, but I
Okay.
usually don't, but you can get 6 points for, you get 6 points for that OBI. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you understand that your felony conviction will prevent you from owning or possessing a firearm?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you understand if a prison term is imposed in this case, you might have to serve a period of post-release control for up to 2 years under the parole authority?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
If you are placed on post-release control and you violate any conditions, the parole authority could send you back to prison for up to 9 months for each violation, up to 1/2 of my sentence. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
If that violation is a new felony, then you could get an additional consecutive prison sentence for that violation. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And if that were to occur, the maximum prison sentence for the violation would be the greater of 12 months or the time left under post-release control. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you understand if a prison term is imposed, you are eligible for judicial release?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
I could place you on community control for up to 5 years, but if you violate any conditions, I could send you to prison for 42 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you that I would be lenient on you just because you're pleading guilty today?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you what I will sentence you to in this case?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand I don't have to follow the sentencing recommendation of either the prosecutor or your lawyer?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Have you had enough time to talk to Mr. Petropoulos before pleading guilty today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has he discussed everything about your case and answered all of your questions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the advice he has given you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you been threatened or coerced in any way to plead guilty today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you freely, knowingly, and voluntarily entering your guilty plea?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Mulligan, if the case went to trial, what would the evidence show?
Your Honor, the state would show that on May 17th of this year, the defendant was driving alone in a vehicle and he was pulled over for speeding. The officer burnt marijuana and observed indicators of what he knew to be drug impairment in the defendant. It was discovered during the course of this stop that there was a bag on the passenger seat that had a loaded 9-side and also had baggies of drugs, including one baggie that the cocaine, a Schedule II substance, was tested and confirmed, and that is a Schedule I substance. The defendant did submit a urine sample, and the laboratory results showed that he had in his urine cocaine metabolites, and THC.
All right, Mr. Petropoulos, anything to add to those facts?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Mack, did you hear what Ms. Mulligan said, that the facts would show if the case went to a trial?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
And are those facts true?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what is your plea to count 2, possession of cocaine, a felony 5?
Guilty, Your Honor.
What is your plea to count 4, aggravated possession of drugs, a felony 5? Plea to count 5, improper handling, a felony 4?
Guilty, Your Honor.
And what is your plea to count 7, OVI, a misdemeanor 1? Polis, would you take this back and just have Mr. Mack initial next to his signature, and you could do the same, okay?
Your Honor, I did witness the defendant acknowledge his signature on the written plea.
Thank you. Mr. Mack, is this your signature on the written plea of guilty?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
And did you sign it voluntarily?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Do you want me to accept your written plea of guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll accept the written plea of guilty. Defendant was present with counsel, advised to follow voluntary waiver. He understands the nature of the charge, the consequences of his guilty plea, and the maximum penalty. Find to be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary, will accept his plea of guilty and find him guilty of possession of cocaine in count 2, a felony 5. Count 4, aggravated possession of drugs, a felony 5. Count 5, improper handling, a felony 4. And count 7, OVI, misdemeanor 1. I'll refer this for a pre-sentence report and a drug and alcohol evaluation. Sentencing will be December 17 at 8:30 a.m. and the bond is continued. Anything else, Ms. Mulligan?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Petropoulos?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
All right.